settle the score.
It's Friday. Don't go into me. I go in. 15%. So I had 893. So I gained 6.8. It don't matter. I got 15 hours. Oh man. Boys, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk, boys. We gotta talk. So I haven't even played Pain yet or played him much, but we gotta talk because I already know what his problem is. I know what his issue is, and he needs to be addressed. He really does.
Almighty push. I can win this.
That's terrible.
Almighty push.
And then the damage isn't really that great considering its pain. Its damage should have been a lot higher. But whatever. Oh my gosh.
I can win this. I can win this.
Huh? Why? Hold on. Why can he move faster than he can attack out of them? That's backwards. Considering... Oh my gosh, it doesn't... Are you serious? Yo! Yo, that hitbox is smaller than what it's supposed to be. It needs to be proportionate to the actual animation. Bruh. Poor pain. Poor pain.
Let's go. Almighty push. Here I am. It's time to settle. Almighty push. Here I am. Here I am. Hey! I can win this. There you go.
That's it.
I can win this. I can win this. I can win this. Suffer. I can win this. I can win this. Suffer. Suffer. Suffer.
That's it? Oh my gosh, attack uphill is terrible.
Almighty push.
So that does 13.
Almighty push. I can win this.
Why can he dash cancel this? I have no freaking clue.
Almighty push. I can win this.
This move.
Almighty push. Almighty push. Almighty push. I can win this. Almighty push. Almighty push. I can win this.
Okay.
Almighty push. I can win this. I can win this. I can win this. Almighty push. I can win this.
Why?
Almighty push. I can win this.
Why does the ground version do more than the air version?
Almighty push. I can win this.
And second,
Almighty push.
it's weird because the air version is slower than the ground version, and it does less. That's wild. Let's grab is all right. This grab does 15. It does 15 damage, which I would argue it should do more, but whatever. Considering how I envision pain anyway.
Almighty
13.
I can win this. Almighty
9.
This is justice.
15. 11. Well, first of all, this move shouldn't even do much damage at all. Like, it's just a pull. I would argue this move shouldn't do any damage. But considering it wouldn't be realistic for this game, I would just say that this move should do little damage. So more like 6 or 7 damage or something like that. Like 6 damage.
Let's go.
Actually, how much does it do?
Almighty push. Here I am.
6.5. 5.5. Yeah. Yep. That should be the damage. That's perfect. That should be the damage on his yeah. Well, anyway.
I can win this.
What else? What else? What else?
Leave it to me.
Fine. Let's go.
Leave it to me.
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 Let's go. Fine.
Okay. So, if it was me, pain would be like, well, first of all, I would try and make every character in the game as lore accurate as possible within reason. Because within reason of how the game plays. So yeah. That's what I would do. I'm gonna wait a little bit before people come. I'm gonna wait for people to come, not before people to come. What in the world am I talking about? Oh my gosh. Give it a couple of more minutes and then I'll start. Because I definitely want to talk about pain. Like, I'm just gonna be talking about what I would generally do. Alright guys, just talking about what I would generally do. I'm not gonna give too much specifics, but in terms of damage numbers, I'm just gonna say hey, damage should be buffed or damage should be nerfed or higher or lower, that kind of thing. And then I'm gonna talk about other stuff too. But yeah, y'all, we gotta talk. We gotta talk, man. One more minute. What is going on, Abdul Royale? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? One more minute. All right, y'all boys. Let's get into today's discussion. Buffs and nerfs. This will mark the first official episode in this series. I will be doing this quite often. Don't worry. I'll still be playing the game. Y'all will watch me play online matches. That's not going to change. But this is definitely going to be a regular thing for me, because it's something that I like to do personally. Yo, what is going on, Peerbond? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, homie. Massacre X Lightning. Oh, man. What's up, man? What's up? So, there's something I want to mention before talking about, like, character buffs and nerfs and changes and stuff like that. So my mindset for this game, or any fighting game period, is for characters to be as lore accurate as possible, without being completely busted. So that being said, that's the approach that I'm taking. And I think that's the approach that we should take when balancing this game, partially. Well, mostly, I will say. So moving forward, you guys will kind of have an idea on where I'm coming from. Now, this is what I would think would be interesting. Now, this is just me. It's just my opinion. This is what I find interesting. So, let's talk about Pain. First and foremost, Pain has got nerfed to the ground. All right. He doesn't feel like the Pain that we all once known and loved, right? He's just not the same anymore. When the game first released, I believe with his almighty push, you can follow up with a dash after you hit the opponent. Now that's gone, right? That's not a thing anymore. Now it's just a knockdown. Now, personally, I want to admit something. I'm actually fine that they had the idea to do that. I just don't like how they applied it. So let me explain what I mean. The hard knockdown, that should have been something that the Pain Assist does. Alright? So for example, Pain Assist hard knocks down, right? Which he does. But as a point character, you should be able to follow up as a point character, right? So I think there should have been clear differences in the assist counterpart and the point character counterpart. And I'm specifically talking about Pain right now. That's my opinion. Now, when it comes to the lore of Pain, when you look at the manga, when you read the data books, the data books and all that stuff, and you've kept up with the anime, you would know that the almighty push itself, it's not an attack that does big damage when it hits you. It's more of like a gust of just a wall of more like wind. I don't know how to explain it, but it's an attack that just knocks you back. And does it hurt? Maybe. Is it like a super damaging attack? Like inherently? No. Unless you do it at like a big large scale, like when Pain destroyed the village, right? And he was pushing all the buildings, destroying them, and the people, right? He pretty much just flattened the entire village. Now, the thing is, the push itself, though, again, it's inherently not supposed to be a super hard damaging attack. It's just something that basically knocks you away. That's it. Right? So, when it comes to balancing Pain as a character, for connections, here is what I would have done personally. This here lead to combo, right? You know, you get a dash after it. Now, this is for point character only. I'm speaking on the point character, not the assist. All right? So if you hit the opponent, you get a dash, right? You get a dash confirm, right? Sorry about that. Excuse me. But yeah, you get a dash confirm if you hit the opponent. And this is just one way of balancing it, guys. It's just one way of balancing it. I have another way. But the more practical way, hit them, dash confirm. Right? That would have been fine. However, to make it as lore accurate as possible, just make it a low damage attack. Make it low damage. I think the Almighty Push shouldn't do high damage or that much damage to begin with. I think it should be a relatively low damaging attack. You know, that's just my opinion. Now, with that being said, in terms of the active frames on the push, as long as the Almighty Push is out, in other words, as long as it's visible, as long as you see the animation of the push, right, that visibility of it, it should be active. Meaning, if you hit the opponent and the character tries to sub and dash you, they're just gonna get hit again. All right. So instead of the opponent being able to sub the attack and then just walk, actually, I'll show it to you. I'll just show it to you. It's better if I do it this way. Look at this. See? Instead of you just being able to do that, right? Or even just flat out attack, or throw a shuriken, or a chakra dash, or take a look at this. Wait, what the? There we go. See? Or even do that, right? Because I think that's stupid. It makes no sense, right? From a balancing perspective, nor from a lore perspective. Instead of the opponent being able to do that, as long as that pushes out, they shouldn't be able to approach Pain. And if they do, and if they try and attack, they get hit. But it would be fine because it would be a low damaging attack. It would have been perfectly fine. Now, moving forward, what they could do to balance it is give it, you know, a bit more recovery frames. So that way, the move is punishable. Right? That would have been fine. And just a bit more, nothing too crazy. But still giving Pain the ability to dash cancel after the push at some point, right? Which he already does. Right? So that being said, that's what I think. Should have been a low damaging attack that is constantly active until recovery, right? So it prevents the opponent from sub-attacking and sub-jutsuing and just mashing right after sub, right? Because that's stupid. It's not fair that it's just a one and done attack. It makes no sense from a lore standpoint. But in return, it should be a low damaging attack. Same thing with, now, here's another thing. Same thing with Universal Pull. This also should be a low damaging attack. Alright? Just saying. I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think about what I've said so far. Now, I'm not saying the damage on both of his moves should be terrible. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the moves themselves should be mostly low damaging attacks, especially the Universal Pull. Because it's just a pull. Literally, that's all he does is pull people towards him. That's it. The push should definitely do more damage than the Universal Pull. But anyway, his grab, however, which it already is, should be his most powerful attack that he has. Would be his grab. His combos would be high damage. You know, high damage. He would be a very hard hitter, right? And then he would also have high defense. In other words, high health. You know, let's just translate it and say high health, right? So in other words, he would be hard to kill because he has high defense. In other words, he would take longer to kill than other characters would take a lot less time to kill. So that's what I think. That's what Pain should have been if he was lore accurate. But he's nothing like that. And I think that sucks. I think that sucks. So, bottom line, high damaging combos, high defense, low damaging attacks, aside from the grab, that should be the highest damaging attack that he has. With the exception of his awakening and everything else we can talk about. You know, like the awakening is the awakening. But like the base character, that's what he should have been. And so yeah, like he'd be able to link off the push, just like he can link off the Universal Pull. Right? Now one thing I find stupid about the Universal Pull is that you can move faster out of the pull than you can attack. I'm not kidding. Like, you can move like a couple of frames faster than you can attack. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it seems like you can move out of the push faster than you can mash. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. That's what I would have liked for Pain, personally. Just saying. So that way, like, Pain will be hard to kill, annoying, but not broken. Just saying. This move, Pain would definitely have, Pain wouldn't be able to move out of this as fast as he can, as you can see here. So instead of him moving like this, I would have it so he moves out like this, right? So that way, if the attack is subbed, right, you can have time to at least try and punish it. But anyway, It is what it is. That's what I'll say for Pain. There's not really much else I want to say in regards to his awakening right now. I'm just talking about the base character. So yeah. And by the way, the grab,
This is just.
I would definitely make the damage higher
I can win this.
because of the fact that his jutsus wouldn't do much damage. They'd be relatively low damaging
I
attacks.
can win this. I can win
The highest jutsu that does the most damage would be the push, but it would still be a relatively low damaging attack. It would definitely do less than 10. I'm just saying.
I can win this. Come on.
But yeah, and then the grab would do like the most damage. But that's how I would balance it. Next, we got this dude here, man. This dude, he's still really good. He's still really good, but Nagato is another character I want to be lore accurate. So for the Almighty Push, it's crazy how it does the same damage as Pain's Push, but it's slower on the ground. Right? That's wild to me. Like, his push is generally slower than Pain's, but it does the same damage on the ground and in the air. Makes no sense to me, but whatever.
Win this. Let's go.
So Nagato's another one. High damaging combos, maybe a little slightly less damage than Pain for the combos, but still relatively high damage. This move here would be where he gets his damage from, right? So it would be a high damaging attack. The grab would be, it wouldn't be like a super high damaging move or anything, but it'll definitely do good damage, right? And then his defense, as far as his health would be like either the same as Pain's or one level lower than Pain's. So he would have probably the second highest health in the game. Pain would have either the highest defense in the game, or the highest health in the game, or the second highest health in the game. I haven't completely made up my mind yet, but you guys get what I'm going for. So, anyway, that's what I'll say there. I would definitely make him more like his Storm 4 counterpart, where he has, like, just so he's just as aggressive as he used to be. I mean, he's still plenty aggressive, but he's not that Storm 4 Nagato that we once known and loved. So, anyway, that's what I'll say there. There isn't really much to say here, so again, let me go ahead and repeat myself real quick. The push will be relatively low damaging attack. It'll do the same thing that I recommended for Pain. It'll be low damage, but it'll do more damage than Pain's push, and because it's slower, it's gonna have a lot more active frames than Pain's, but it's also gonna have like equal or slightly less recovery frames than Pain. So in other words, because it's slower, his push is gonna be harder to get off, but it's also gonna be a bit harder to punish than Pain's. Just saying. He would also get to follow up after. Just like Pain, he'd also get the follow up after the push. Right? But this here would be like his highest damaging attack. that attack would be like his go-to thing. And that's what I'll say there. I would also give it great guard damage as well. Like this would do straight, pretty good guard damage. But anyway, just overall, like, just some of the things I would do for these characters would be like, it would bring life back into the game. I'll definitely say that. Let me know what you guys think about what I've said so far. Would love to hear your thoughts. But a lot of the older characters are better in this game, but just a small hand of the characters that were top tier, like especially Nagato, just doesn't feel the same. And that's okay, but I generally would like them to be more accurate.
Let's go.
Just saying. Sorry about that stream. But yeah,
How about here I am? Here I am. How about here I am?
anyway, guys, that's generally what I would do for the characters. That's generally what I would do. Even other things like, okay, let's say for example, if an opponent was blocking, right? Nagato's almighty push,
Good luck.
if he catches them blocking, he would just break their guard, right? Same thing with Pain, right? Pain would also break their guard. I'm just saying. And if you just get caught standing there, hey, you just got your guard broken. But there were just some things that I would do to make the characters feel like they have meaning and purpose, and the game would feel more like it has some life in it. And don't get me wrong, like the game definitely, for me, in my opinion, the game is definitely a lot more fun than 4 when it comes to more characters being playable. I just think that they also dropped the ball. Just saying. So, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Yo, what's going on, mobile gaming? Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back, though. I'm back. Yo, what's up, Six Paths? Sorry, I didn't see your comment. I was doing something. But yeah, that's true. You can spam it, but that's not what I was trying to get across.
Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Here I am. Shatter apart! Shatter apart! It's time to settle the score. Let's go. Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Ha! It's time to let's go. Shatter apart! Shatter apart! Shatter apart!
Oh,
Here I am.
needs to cost less chopper. Anyway, and that's another thing. Like, so mechanically, I don't like the. Well, this is off topic, but mechanically, I don't like the fact that characters' jutsus cost different amounts of chakra. It also makes the game unfair and unbalanced because it makes it so that some characters and teams can't play as much interactions or can't. How can I explain it? The amount of interactions you have or can do compared to other characters are limited. Whereas other characters who spend less chakra during their attacks, they can play a lot more interactions. I'll put it that way. But anyway, let's talk about PTS Naruto, man. Let's talk about him real quick. So, PTS Naruto is arguably the best character in the game right now, arguably. And what do you guys? And some of you guys might be thinking, how is that possible? He doesn't really have much to his character. He's only mash. Well, PTS Naruto is known for two things: mash, right? Mash because for whatever reason he has a lot of forward movement on his first hit. And jutsu. That demon wind bomb, for whatever reason, it's fast. It is fast. All right, it's not slow by any means. The other thing is, as an assist, you can't really stop it. Like, it's always gonna hit no matter what. As an assist, it's going to hit, especially on defense when you're trying to get out of a combo. Oh yeah, just call Demon Wind Bomb. He's gonna save you every time. Like, it never fails. So, to make long story short, Naruto is a great assist and phenomenal point character. He does both. Why? I have no freaking idea. So,
It's time to settle the score.
here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing.
Leave it to me.
I'm fine with BTS Naruto doing a lot of damage, right? That's fine. I'm fine with him having very strong mash. I definitely think his frame data on his mash need to be toned down just a little bit, maybe by 2 frames, right? Right, so it's more like an 8 framer instead of a 6 framer, because it's 6 frames, right? His first hit is 6 frames. Wish it was more like 8 or 9, but whatever. If they keep it the same, I wouldn't be too mad. But he should bring you out of combos as an assist. That would make him too versatile, for one. 2, he would just be too versatile as a character on a team. All right, just saying. 2, this move should have slower startup. All right, it definitely should have slower startup, or at least it shouldn't be armored. There should be no armor on the attack. There should be no armor whatsoever. I'm just saying. Or invincibility, because you can't hit him while he's mid-animation. You just cannot hit him. So, that being said, that needs to change. Now his Rasengan is fine. I'm fine with this move because it's super slow. But other than that, it is what it is, right? And yes, it has yes, it has that crazy tracking that it did in 4, but it's whatever. It's super slow. People get hit by it sometimes. Sure, it is what it is. But
Settle the score.
one thing, yeah, that's like the only thing that needs to change on this Naruto. If you're not gonna nerf his mash, nerf this jutsu, nerf the startup, or take away the fact that it's invincible, or it's just flat out armored. Take away the invincibility from it, because it's stupid. I'm just saying. All right, take away the invincibility so he can be hit. I'm just saying. Because that has to change. That has to change. I'm telling you, if you nerf this move so that he can be hit before he does the demon win, he would be more tolerable. Just saying. He would be more tolerable. The other thing, adjust this move so that when called as an assist, hold on. Let me see something. Does it actually do this? Let me make sure. Because I have to be sure. So that he has less startup tracking on startup. As an assist only though, change that for his assist only, not as the point character as the main. Change that for the assist only. Just saying.
This is justice.
But yeah, you do that for PTS Naruto, then he'd be more tolerable per se. Now, I definitely think if he's gonna have this much range on his first hit, he definitely needs to, his first hit definitely needs to be a bit slower. It should still be fast, but 6 frames is ridiculous. Make it more like 8. I'm just saying. Make it more like 8 frames, please. There are characters in the game that has 8 framers. There are not a lot of them, but there's a small few. But make it at least 8 frames, not 6, because 8 would be the equivalent of 4 in Storm 4. So imagine a Yugito or a Neji, right, back in Storm 4. Their first hits were 4 frames. So, make PTS Naruto more comparable to that era. And we're good. I don't care if he stays top tier or high tier, but certain things just got to be toned down about him. I'm just saying. Specifically this move here. Now, the only thing that sucks about it is once you block it, it's just done. I definitely think that needs to change. So I would personally make it so that it multi-hits during blocking opponents. Just saying. That's one thing I would change about it. But other than that, cookies. Now, there isn't really much to say here. Now, could I give you a more in-depth on everything that I want for these 3 characters? Sure, but I'm not going to do that. At least not for this stream. Yeah, not for this stream. But, long story short, Pain, high damaging high damaging combos, right? Very high damage. Very high damage grab. Low damaging jutsus. Right? Although the push doing, doing more damage in general than the pull. The push leading to combo, right? Right? His defense being among some of the highest in the game, meaning he doesn't take much damage compared to other characters. He'll be harder to kill. And his universal pull doing low damage, but still leading the combo. But he'll just be able to, he won't be able to move out of the pull as fast as he currently does right now. Yeah, so that's what I would do. for his point character. Now, as an assist, the push would do a lot of damage.
Almighty push.
It'll do a lot of damage. Well, it'll do more damage compared to his normal counterpart. To his point character counterpart. In other words, dang it, I'm getting thrown off. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, his assist would do more damage than his. It'll just be a knockdown. As an assist, it'll just be a knockdown. As a point character, it will lead to combo. Just saying. So that would be the difference there. So that way, the player can have the freedom to decide whether or not they want to play Pain as a point character or as an assist. And they can see that, hey, he's good as an assist and a point character. But what fits my playstyle best? You know what? I think I'm going to run Pain as an assist. Or you know what? I think I'm going to play Pain as a point character. Right? Give the players the ability to like really choose like what they really want to play as. Because when you give characters like too much of everything, you're just going to play them as point characters. Right? And then run the best assists. It's like, don't get me wrong, this game definitely has the most character variety we've seen in years aside from Rev. But it still needs work. It still needs work.
I can win this. I can win this.
So, cookies. I got some more characters for y'all. I got a character like Neji, right? We got a character like, no, actually, I'm gonna go for Kadeen. We got Kadeen, right? Because I think I have a pretty good idea on like how to balance her. And then we have, let's say, double Sharingan Kakashi, right? So let's talk about him real quick, because this guy is ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous.
I won't show you mercy anymore.
All right, so Neji. Neji's a rushdown character with some form of defensive options, although his defensive options work better as an assist, right? So his rotation, it's a defensive move, sure, right? But it also can be used for offense, for like doing combos and stuff, right? Cool. Now, I would be going for lore accuracy. Now, Neji, lore accurate wise, he should be a character that does high damage, has high damaging attacks, aside from maybe the air palm, right? But yeah, like high damaging attacks, high damaging combos, very fast, etc. Right? He's just like, he's up in your face, he's pressuring you, you feel like you can't really do much, right? I'd make him just how he's supposed to be. Within reason though. So, what would I do for Neji? Real quick. Combos would do like the highest damage in the world, which they already pretty much do relatively great damage. One second, y'all. 1 second. My girl texts me. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Got quite a bit going on right now. Quite a bit going on. Is there Ambu Black Ops? You got Ambu Black Ops outfits in the game, I guess, yeah, if you want, but not like Ambu Black Ops characters other than Kakashi or Yamato, I guess. Crackdown 3 looked like GTA? Did. You saw on your Xbox S? Oh, okay. Alright. Back to the topic at hand. So, Neji, eye damage, right? His air palm would be a relatively low damaging attack. You know, like I would put it at like maybe like 10, maybe I'd have it a low damaging move, but it'll be fast, right? You know, the air palm is too slow. The startup is slow. I'm gonna just be real, right? I would also now, as far as the rotation, I would keep it relatively the same. Keep it up, maybe make it do a bit more damage, right? This would be a low damaging attack, but it'll be fast on startup, and he'll be able to get it off as quick as he can, right? And again, like he'll just be high damage in general. But in return, because Neji will be a high damaging character in terms of combos and his rotation, right? Because his aggressiveness would just be so strong, he would have low defense, or in other words, low health. So that's what I do for him. And his grab would also do a lot of damage as well. So that's what I would do for Neji. Make him as lore accurate as possible, just not really busted. He'll be quote unquote busted because of his damage and his speed and whatnot and stuff. But the takeaway would be, hey, he has low health, so he's a squishy. So that would be Neji for me. Hold on. Can't believe that happened, man. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm texting my girl, man. Some things happen. Oh man, man, that's crazy. Um, okay, man, got a lot going on right now, y'all. Got a lot going on at the moment. Um, shoot, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so guys, like I was saying, oh man, what did I say for Neji? Oh yeah, so real quick, air palm, very fast but low damage. That's what I would like. Um, rotation, high damage, high damaging attack that can lead to combo.
triburst bomb rotation. A triburst bomb rotation. A triburst bomb rotation. A triburst bomb rotation.
And I got a lot on my mind right now, y'all. I'm sorry. High damage grab, but
Useless.
and high damage combos, right? But in return, low health. He'd just be a low health character, and you could kill him off pretty fast. That's what I do for Neji. His moves do what they're supposed to do. There's not really much you could change unless you want to make like his rotation like truly what it was like in the show, which is lore accurate, which the lore accurate will be that the rotation is a counter move. But because Storm doesn't play that way, or they made his rotation not work that way, it's more of a move that you can just throw out anytime you want, or use in combos and get damage, or use for like used for like an assist. That wouldn't be practical. So unless you want to make the rotation like truly what it was like in the show, which actually I would be open to, I think Neji would be a lot more interesting that way. So, but that being said, hold on, I got more text. But yeah, I think I definitely think it would be more interesting. Now, what they could do is adjust the rotation so it has two different functions. You know, one for offense and one for defense. So, in other words, you could still throw it out whenever you want like normal, right? Get damage, all that stuff. But the other function would be you could use it as a counter. So let's say when the opponent dashes you, right? Like for example, whoops, hold on. So let's say when the opponent dashes you like that, right? You can get it off as a counter move. I think that would be interesting, right? It's just that the counter variation of the move would be more of a timing thing. So when they dash and you time it just right, it's a guaranteed hit, and they can't sub the attack. They have to get hit. But well, I wouldn't say they can't sub it, but they would get hit by the move, and also the rotation would do much more damage than what it does normally. So, for example, you see it doing here. It does 13.30 damage, right? The counter variation would do a lot more. So I think that would be something that would be interesting for Neji as a character, something new to implement, and I think that's easy to implement. But anyway, it is what it. Oh, got another text. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back, y'all. But yeah, that's what I think, which would be more interesting. Because you definitely want to add more lore to the game, like, and that's like the main issue with me, like with Storm. Characters aren't exactly lore accurate. They didn't design the game in a way to where like the game portrays the character's lore in the gameplay very well, and that's a problem. So I think more lore representation needs to be a thing, a lot more. I'm just saying. So anyway, that's what I want to see for Neji. High damaging character, low defense / low health, same thing. Rotation having a 2-part functionality. One variation would be a counter. The other would be a move that you can just throw out whenever you want, right? But the counter variation, only activates when you time the rotation, just, against an opponent's attack. So for example, if an opponent does a fireball, right, or they dash you, if you time the rotation, you get the counter, like that kind of thing. Or like if they mash, and they're gonna mash, you just rotation and they get hit. They get blown away, just like they do in the show. But yeah, that's what I would do for Neji. Now, DMS Kakashi, right? This guy, this move here would be a low damaging attack. I'm just saying, it'll be low damaging. All right, because it's not really an attack that really is supposed to actually do damage. Really, it's supposed to transport you to like another dimension or something. I don't know. But I don't think it's necessarily a move that does like big damage or even high damage to begin with. If it does any damage, it's relatively low in the show, and it's a Kamui. It's more of like a move that teleports the character somewhere else. Now, again, because it's Storm, you got to make it do some kind of damage, maybe. But again, I'd make it so it's a low damaging move. All right, so that'll be one change. Second, it would definitely cost less chakra, a lot less chakra than what it does, because that chakra consumption is insane. Third, on the assist, the startup would be slightly slower. Hold on. A bit slower than what it is on the point character. Just a bit, and I mean just a bit, right? Slightly. Very slightly. Low key. Doesn't really need it, but hey.
I'm on it. Here I come.
The other thing, right? His lightning blade, right? It'll be a high damage attack. High damage attack.
Here I come.
Yeah, it'll be a high damage attack. And instead of him going past the opponent, he would hit them and go slightly past them, but not like a lot, like how it is now. And then he'd put the opponent in a crumple state, and then he'll be able to follow up after. That'd be a change I would do. And then against a guarding opponent, if he hits a guarding opponent, he'll just break the opponent's guard. Because again, I would be going for lore accuracy. So now, technically, you wouldn't be able to block this move in the show. It's a lightning blade. You can't block lightning blade, right? Just tanking it head on is just weird. But from a game balancing perspective, I just have it break guards. Just saying, right? And just so it's more balanced, it'll be a little slower on startup. So that way, it could be more reactable. But if you get hit by it, your guard's broke, and you take a little damage. Or I just make it unblockable in general. I could go that route. I really could. There are a number of ways to balancing the lightning blade. All right, especially on this character, on this version of Kakashi. Now, that being said, let me know what you guys think about what I've said so far. Love to hear your thoughts. His grab, all right, would be a high damaging attack. It'll be a high damaging move, all right. And then his defense, right, in terms of like how much damage he takes, his defense would be above average. He'd have above average to high defense. So, that being said, yeah, you'd put some respect on his name. He wouldn't be like busted or anything. But yeah. And then as far as his combos won't do like super high damage. But you know, hey, cookies. But again, he'll be a character that has options. He'll be lore accurate. He'll break your guard with this move here. All right. He'll have combo options and a high damaging grab. From the high damaging grab. And he'll have above average health. Just saying. There's a number of things that I could do for him. I'm not going to go through everything, but that's just some of the things that I would do. Kadeen, this bitch, she needs to be rebalanced.
Doesn't that smell great?
So this here,
Smell great.
there's one change I would make, or maybe two changes, possibly three. But one big change I would make
Doesn't that smell great?
is so that instead of her perfume,
Care of you.
and this is as a point character, instead of her perfume, right,
Great.
doing like where is it?
Doesn't that smell great?
Doing like 4 damage on hit, it'll do 1 damage. All right, it'll do barely any damage at all, just 1 damage. and then she'll get her damage from the poison and defense down, right? So that way, when she's hitting you, right? Right? Once she's converting off of her jutsu, it's not as polarizing. Because a big part of the reason as to why Karin allows you to do so much damage is because her jutsu itself starts off with like 4.1 or 2 damage or something like that, which isn't really a lot, but when you add that with on top of poison damage and a defense down debuff, it adds up a lot. So again, this wouldn't do any damage at all on hit. It'll probably do like 1 damage, maybe like 0.10 or something, right? That'd be one change I would make. I'm just saying.
Doesn't that smell great?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, she does 3.
Doesn't that smell great?
That's 3. Yo. Okay, so
That smell great.
okay, so she's doing like, dang.
Doesn't that smell great?
Oh, that's inconsistent. So it actually does 6, like 5 or almost 6 damage.
Doesn't that smell great?
So hold on.
Doesn't that smell great?
No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Doesn't that smell great?
No, I'm right. Wow.
Show you mercy
Doesn't that
anymore.
smell great?
So why was it doing 4 before, man? The inconsistency on her perfume, I swear. 16.9.
Good care of you. Doesn't that smell great? You moron.
Yeah, like the damage she gets from this is insane. So, in other words,
Good care of you.
the main reason for that is the first initial damage. The initial damage she does.
I won't show you mercy
So,
anymore.
if you make it so it doesn't really do damage at all on hit, then she's a lot more balanced.
I'll take
The other change I would make for her, right? It has nothing to do with her tracking or anything of the sort. I would make it so that
smell great.
either her poison or defense down debuff disappears first. Right? Just saying.
Doesn't that smell great?
I won't show you
I'll
mercy
take
anymore.
good care. Doesn't that smell great?
That'd be another change I would make. One of the debuffs would just disappear like maybe 2 to 3 seconds prior to all the debuffs disappearing at once. Maybe it's not necessary, but that's just a thought. That's just food for thought, guys. It's probably not necessary though. Like this, just doing no damage on hit would just be fine. Just saying.
I won't show you
Now,
mercy anymore.
Good care.
how much damage does this actually do?
Doesn't that smell great?
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8.6 it says, but
Doesn't that smell great?
Then it does 9, 10. Yeah, it's inconsistent.
Smell great.
I don't know why it's so inconsistent. I guess it has to do with the hitboxes. Like the hitboxes just aren't consistent on the move.
Doesn't that
So
smell great?
sometimes she's doing more damage, other times she's doing less. It's weird, but the fact that she gets up to like 10 damage with just perfume spray is insane, and that actually equates to like 20% of a bar. Well, let's just say 10%. 10% health, which is actually a lot when it comes to poison damage and when you add all the other debuffs on it. But yeah. But that'll be the only change I'd make for her, really.
Doesn't that
Just
smell
nerf, just take away the damage on, like, just make it so that it only does poison damage and it debuffs. That's it. It shouldn't do damage at all on hit. It should stun the opponent. That's it. So that'd be a big change that I would do, so that she's more balanced and fair. And that also would carry over to her assists as well.
great?
I'm just saying. All right. That would carry over to her assists.
Doesn't that smell great?
Ruin this.
But yeah, again, that change would make it so that her poison damage and defense down debuff isn't as polarizing. That's all. It'll still be crazy, but it won't be like, yo, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But those are just some of the things that I would do.
Take good care of
There isn't really much else you can do for Kadeen. She's naturally a high damaging character anyway. Like, she just does a lot of damage, and I think that's fine. That's fine. She's fine the way she is overall. It's just her perfume needed to be fixed, well, nerfed.
Quit spacing. Oh my, you're done!
And that's what I'll say there. Alright. Next character, Jugo. The only change I want for this man, well, not the only change really, but one of the biggest changes I want for Jugo, I want that move to be armored. There is no armor on that attack at all. Alright? That attack needs to be armored. Simple as that. It needs to be fully armored. That move is slow as crap on startup. There is no reason as to why that attack is not armored. They have to make it armored. Alright? Just saying. Needs to be armored. So, they gotta make it completely armored. Yo, what's up, Anton? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? But yeah, they gotta make it completely armored. Alright. Now, something fun that I want to see them do for Jugo is, I would love for them to give Jugo the ability to cancel, well, basically, cancel his jutsus with another jutsu. I think it'd be fun as hell. So, for example, right? He does this into this. Oh, crap. This here into this. Right? But he can cancel it. So, so like right here, like he can cancel into combo from here. He should be able to cancel into jutsu. Whether it be there or at the end of the attack. I'm just saying. I think that'll be fun as hell. I think that'll be very fun. Not trying to do that. So, like, he can guard cancel, but it's not fast enough. Let me see. See, now that's cool, right? But if he could do that without guard canceling and just cancel straight into this, that would be dope as hell. Right? If he didn't have to guard cancel that, man, that'd be dope. Like, just cancel straight into this? Bruh. I'm just saying, that'd be very fun. So, that's just something that I would like to see for Jugo. Like, give him more, give him more expression. Just saying. The same would go for his other move. If he could jutsu cancel this, that would be dope. Like, cancel with his, like, if both moves were cancelable with jutsus, like with the other jutsu, that'd be dope. But anyway, cookies. Now, his air combo damage isn't what it used to be. That's okay. His ground combo damage though, it's fine. Could be more though. But it's fine. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Jugo. Now Mifune, this dude, I would love to see this move here, his Jutsu 2, hit on the ground. Right? So like, if you hard knock down an opponent, right? Like, if he could hit on the ground with this, that would be amazing. That'd be one change I want to see. Like, that hitting on the ground would be phenomenal. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying.
Not just his sword.
Hey, that don't work. Okay, so of course she gets that, but
A samurai is not just his sword.
can he not? I guess not. Anyway, yeah, but this move should definitely hit on the ground. I'm just saying, y'all. And that's his J2, Jutsu 2, right? This move should do a lot more damage. I definitely, you know, especially since he can't dash cancel out of this, right? He can't dash cancel out of this, right? He's just forced to go into recovery, nor can he guard cancel. So in other words, he's open. Now, although the recovery isn't really a lot on it, it's still very punishable. So I would suggest that making this attack a high damaging attack, just saying, very high damage, since he can't get anything after it, right? That's just a suggestion. Or you can make it so when he does this, right, he's allowed to follow up after. Just saying. Up to y'all though. But those are some things that I suggest. I would rather just this attack be just a high damaging attack, personally. Alright? And also make it so that he can dash cancel this. Well, nah, not really. He doesn't need to dash cancel it. Just add more recovery frames so that it's hard to punish. Or just a bit more recovery frames. Well, no, I said that backwards. Just give him less recovery frames so that he recovers faster out of this. That's what I meant. Sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, big damage, less recovery. Alright? This move, hit on the ground. Alright? Make that hit on the ground and buff the damage on it. Just saying. This move, right, his grab. He should be able to combo after. Now, sometimes he can, sometimes he can't. He's been able to do that for years now. But sometimes he just doesn't combo after. Alright? See? Sometimes he just doesn't combo. Now, I don't know if that's a hitbox thing or is that a glitch. I don't know, but I know they didn't mean for him to combo after his grab in this game anyway. But they may as well give him the ability to do it officially. Just saying. Yeah. And that's what I'll say there. And then last two things. All right. Well, nah, not really, not that one. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it, y'all. I've said what I needed to say about Mifune. There isn't really much else to say right now. I mean, there are other things that I can say, but I don't want to go into like a long tangent for just one character. But there are plenty of other characters that I want to go over. So, Tamari. Oh, there is one thing I want to mention. On Mifune's assist, this move here, he needs to have better startup tracking. That's all I'll say. Now as far as Tamari, right? Tamari assists. Her guard pressure is too high. So hold on, let me see. Her guard pressure is too high on her assists. Alright? Literally, she breaks it after 3 assist calls. Against a normal health character. Against Gaara, you could still break his guard like after 2 dashes. So, actually, let me show you. So, take a look at this. And it broke. Just like that. I'll do it again. And it broke, just like that. Now, you can actually break it on 1 dash, I think. Right? Yep. Yep. You can break it on 1 dash and just mash after. Yep. In some cases, you can just break it off of 1 dash and not have to mash. It just breaks. See? There you go. So, and there you go, it broke. Just like that. So yeah, that's wild. Her guard damage is too high. Really, that's what needs to be nerfed on Tamari. It's how easy it is for her to reset you. I don't care about the fact that she sub traps. It's very easy for you to reset with her. So that has to be changed on her. Her reset potential needs to be toned down. If she's gonna have the crazy sub traps, right, making you sub 2 and 3 times, right, wasting your subs, and having strong tracking, then her guard damage needs to be toned down so that you're not breaking guards after just 1 dash or even 2 dashes. It'll take like 3. Just saying. All right? That'll be a better way to balance her. And then the other thing, her assist cooldown, you don't have to make it 18 or 20 seconds. Just hit her with a 16-second cooldown. Right? She's fine. She's balanced. That's what needs to happen for Tamari. That's what I would love to see for her. And with that being said, I went over these 3 characters because that's all that really needs to be changed for some of them. At least for what I have in mind that I'm willing to share with you guys on the stream right now. Because again, I don't want to make the stream like... I don't want to take 40 years going over 3 characters. I just want to hit a couple of points and be done on stream. I'm not going to like go super deep into detail. If I do that, I'll probably have like a character specific stream for like characters and stuff. But if I'm going over just like stuff in general, yeah, that's different. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think I'm gonna leave it at that for there. Guys. Been going over this for almost 2 hours. It's been about an hour and 30 minutes. No, an hour and 30-ish minutes of talk time. The rest I've been on and off because I've been texting my girl. But Anyway. Let me see. I could do a couple of more characters. But you know what? I'm going to leave it at that for now. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end this stream and then I'm going to start up another one. All right, I'm going to start up another one. So sit tight, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to start up another stream. The next one's going to be up in like literally three minutes. Like, just give me a couple of minutes. It's going to be up. I got to go take care of something real quick, but I'm going to start up another stream. Be right back, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the stream after this one.